past versions of ourselves, right? Old fears, self-sabotaging beliefs, old insecurities, lower vibrational emotional energies, even mental energies that try to dominate, right? And change our course. Protect yourself against these energies, whether they be internal or external. There's a permanent end with the coffin, and right behind the coffin we have completion, the world. So something has been completed, that's for sure. And at the very end of the reading we have portal. This is the new opportunity. This is the new gateway, something that we're stepping through. Hey guys, welcome in. I hope everybody's doing all right. My name is Brianna, and this is going to be a quick message. I've already pulled the cards out, and there's a message here about some sort of alchemical magic that's taking place, that's occurring within the collective. I originally pulled these cards out for myself because I had a question, I had a question for spirit, so I pulled some cards, and this is the message that came out, but I'm going to share it with the rest of the collective because I am a part of the collective, and what benefits me may be a benefit to someone else. So there's a message here about the end of something, right? The permanent end of something. I'm feeling like it's the permanent end of a cycle, but the cycle is in this shadowy phase, right? A shadowy phase that I'm feeling as chaos. Christina posted a really informative, really useful message on her channel today. Shout out to Christina. And she talked a little bit about how there's a collective energy of chaos, but the chaos is actually it's a necessary friction. The chaos is a necessary friction that's leading the collective, like funneling the collective in a certain direction, right? So I feel like this message is relating to navigating some sort of collective chaos, and the key is maintaining your frequency. The first two cards that we had out were sacred work, mastery of skill, and authenticity. Sacred work talks about infusing divinity and originality, infusing light into your work, right? And then authenticity, original frequency. This is your soul's true expression, your soul's purest expression. And to clarify those cards, we had Gemini come out. Gemini, remember, Gemini is the bridge, right? The bridge that connects the higher self to the lower self, the bridge of communication. So I'm feeling like the key, the resolution to navigating this chaos is going to be infusing divinity, or infusing your higher self, integrating the higher self, connecting with your higher self, integrating your authenticity, your original frequency, doing the work to maintain a connection with your higher self. It's going to help you alchemize some of these lower vibrational chaotic energies. Okay, I'm going to get into the reading, but before we do that, I want to pull an overall message from this deck here, the Hecate Path. See if Hecate has any messages to add. At the bottom of the deck, we've got purity, the heavenly one, and I'm sensing this as our higher selves, right? Maintaining that connection with our higher selves, to our higher selves, doing the work, the daily work, the sacred work to keep that connection pure, because when we're connected to our higher selves, we have this key, this golden key, this golden cord that's going to help us reach destiny, right? Or where we're trying to go, where we'd rather be. Hecate, my love, do you have anything to add to this message? Anything to add to this message, Hecate? Hecate sometimes takes a while. That was quick. Guardian. Okay. The torchbearer. The one before the gate. The one before the gate. This card talks about being guided through the tunnels, guided through the underworld, right? Guided through darkness, ensuring that you have safe passage, right? When I ask the question, and then we have protection here. So whatever this is, whatever this labyrinth is, or I'm feeling it as like a tunnel of darkness, right? The darkness right before we get to the portal. Bless you. Whatever this is, this period, there's heavy protection and guardianship, especially if you are on the path toward your destiny, right? Something that's written. There's heavy protection. At this bottom row here, we have boundaries to protect your interests. The garden behind the gate, boundaries protect your interests. And then we have defend, stand your ground. I believe that this card came out in my last reading. But whenever this card comes out, these little wolves, the wolves in the picture remind me of past versions of ourselves, right? Old fears, self-sabotaging beliefs, old insecurities, lower vibrational emotional energies, even mental energies that try to dominate, right? And change our course, change the course of our path. So the advice is just to protect yourself against these energies, whether they be internal or external, right? Because there's some sort of permanent end here with the coffin. You guys see that? There's a permanent end with the coffin, and right behind the coffin we have completion, the world. So something has been completed, that's for sure. That's for sure. And at the very end of the reading we have portal. This is the new opportunity. This is the new gateway, something that we're stepping through. I'm going to read coffin just so that we have an understanding. Coffin is number 8, a permanent ending. The keywords are separation, termination, loss, misfortune, stop, dead end, and liberation. It says this situation has come to an end. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. This situation has come to an end. The coffin is closed, and whatever's inside is dead and gone. Allow yourself time to mourn and release, but avoid getting trapped in sorrow. It's far more beneficial to embrace the future with hope rather than lingering on what has been lost. The coffin indicates the conclusion of an old narrative and the beginning of a new cycle. And then right behind the coffin we have cycle, completion, the world. So the coffin indicates the conclusion of an old narrative and the beginning of a new cycle. The sun came out to clarify this coffin when I asked more about, what it was about, but it came out in the reverse. The sun represents happiness, growth, nourishment, divinity, light, right? But in the reverse, it's going to be darkness. So when I asked what the coffin was, what's coming to an end? Darkness, a period of darkness. A period of darkness is coming to an end, a permanent end, and there's a window of opportunity. We're being funneled, right? Collectively funneled through this portal. But the key to navigating this darkness is the phoenix breaking through, right? In the book, this card talks a lot about the phoenix's time in the ashes before it breaks through. If the phoenix wishes to rise, it has to learn to trust itself, right? It has to align itself with its intended target. It has to generate enough self-confidence, willpower, determination, and focus, right? To break through. It has to learn to navigate the uncomfortableness of the flames. It has to become familiar with the darkness in order to navigate it. And then it rises, and then it rises from the ashes. So I feel like the key here is we've got mental clarity, focus, connection with your higher self, incorporating the daily practices to maintain your health, right? Your health on all levels, but mostly your mental health. Defend, stand your ground against, I'm feeling them as like lower vibrational mental energies, self-doubt, disappointment, As a side note, this is what these two cards here came out on the other side of the portal. There's a loyal friend here. Loyal friendship here. Loyal friendships. A loyal person. Loyal people, dependable people, reliable people, friendly people. There are good times on the other side of this portal. This portal is feeling like light after darkness, right? Light after a dark period. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards from this deck here. We've got exposure. Exposure is hidden secrets, but I'm feeling like it's more of this sun energy. Exposure, illumination, strength, fuel, power, divinity, growth. It says something that was once concealed by darkness is now coming to light. Maybe this is you. Once concealed by darkness. Going back to Christina's video that she posted, I commented and I said that it feels like I'm drowning in chaos, but the chaos is helping me redirect my focus, or like, can you guys see that? Like fine tune my focus. I've got a clear path that is directing me toward where I want to be, right? I know where I don't want to be. I know what I don't want. So this chaos is like that necessary friction, that necessary fire, the necessary fire with the phoenix, the necessary fire that's like pushing me or pulling me, pushing me and pulling me in a certain direction. And I described it on Christina's video as it keeps appearing as this golden cord, golden key. It's a golden cord pulling me in a certain direction, pulling me through this portal, this golden key. That can even be this guardian energy, right? Guardian, the one before the gate, the one before the gate, the one before the portal, pulling me. This energy is pulling me down this direction, leaving golden breadcrumbs, right? Along my path. Like, that doesn't feel good, does it? That chaos doesn't feel good, does it? Where would you rather be? And that's the alchemy. That's the alchemical magic that's going to help you navigate the maze, right? The alchemical magic that's going to help you navigate the labyrinth is following the desire of your soul, connecting with your higher self, right? With this Gemini energy, this bridge of communication, connecting with your higher self and anchoring it in with authenticity. Authenticity is just the embodiment and expression of your higher self. So connecting with your higher self, your soul's desire, anchoring it in and following it. Because something is over. Energetically, it's done. I even feel like this energy of decay and rot, right? It's over with. It's done. It's dying. It's falling off. But where was I going with that? We have exposure. Something that was once concealed by darkness is now coming to light. Unseen illumination, surprise. This can even be like this person on the other side of this portal. Maybe timelines are converging, right? Timelines are finally meeting, and there's going to be some sort of illumination of this hidden person. Revelation, a surprise, or this could be you. You were once concealed by darkness, drowning in darkness. But now you're finally coming to light, reaching the sun. Reaching the sun. The sun is feeling like the light at the end of the tunnel. I'll put that right here. Community, soul family. I'm feeling like that's this energy here. Soul family. It says community represents the kindred spirits with whom you share a deep and unique bond based on mutual passions, interests, and perspectives. Resonance, harmony, belonging, and fellowship. That's this friendly energy here. Someone mature, someone intellectual, someone wise, someone friendly, reliable. And then we've got bird, elevated perspective. Elevated perspective. The bird represents someone with the insight and wisdom to see beyond surface level appearances and grasps the complete nature of any given situation. To see beyond surface level appearances. Feeling like that goes with this boundaries energy, right? Protect your interest. See beyond surface level appearances. Elevate your perspective, even here, right? With the clear-headedness. Mental clarity. Having a clear view of your path. A clear view of where you want to be, where you want to go by elevating your perspective. This can even be like this phoenix energy, right? Rising above, breaking through, breaking free, burning through, elevating your perspective. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.